The vast majority of the opening sequence of The Short Straw was edited on the Serif Movie Plus software, so this is how the end sequence where Lars Alexander breaks the security camera, this is how it was edited. So here's the initial footage with the text clips. So although Serif is quite a basic software film production package, we managed to successfully experiment with all the sorts of effects and features on the software in order to gain the best effects, and we did that quite effectively. So if I take these all the film and place a grayscale effect on them using the add effect tool, grayscale. You will see that the film is now in black and white, which creates a more realistic effect of it being on a CCTV camera. After this, we want to take the section where we see Lars first grab hold of the camera and shake it in order to break it. So here we want to create a very jittery, very staticky effect on the display. And this was done using the old film filter, which would look as so. And we would also apply that to the text clips. And then it will look as so. So we have a lot of shaking kind of pixels on the screen. At the moment, it is behind a brown filter, so we would want to change that to black to create a more realistic effect of it being on a screen instead of being on an old film. And that will look as so. And then from here, we'll increase all of these selections which increase the kind of imperfections in the film to particularly make it look statically and realistic to a CCTV breaking context. So here's the final effect of it.
I made one of the opening logos on Serif Draw Plus, which I will now show you how to do. So first I was on Google looking at what images I could pick from. So I found the one I wanted, and then I copied and pasted it into the Serif Draw Plus software, and then I adjusted it to the size that I wanted it to be. And then I looked on the toolbar and I clicked on the straight line tool. Then I started to draw the outline of the chair all the way around. And then obviously I didn't do it as perfect as it maybe should have been, because afterwards I could adjust the lines so they went like properly and fitted how they did in the picture. And then obviously I did all the infill bits as well after doing the outline. Right, and then after I'd done that, I obviously needed to change all the bits that were mismatched. So to do this, I clicked on the node tool, and then I clicked on the lines I wanted to change. And then began changing them into the same position as the picture. So
delete the image.
So then here, I would delete the image, so it'd have this, and then I would select it all, and then change the colour to black, and then obviously I added in text. Because that would be black, I would then turn this to white, so obviously it would stand out more.
So I made the Persona Pictures video animation using Flash, and this is how I did it. After I found a suitable image, I copy and pasted it into Flash, made it the right size that I wanted for tracing. I used these as a template to create my own mask by using the line tool to draw around them. And then once I was happy with it, I used the selection tool to transform each of the lines so that I was happy with the way the mask looked. And then once I was happy with this, I added in text of the Persona Pictures to make my image, and then afterwards I inserted a keyframe at the beginning and a keyframe here where I wanted the animation to stop, and used the tween function here in order to create the animation like so. And then I used the opacity tool to create the fade in of the Persona Pictures to create the full animation.